Alright everybody, welcome back to the 92X app tutorial series. Let's talk sub-hand receipting. So just for your awareness, you should know that this app works by making basically primary hand receipt containers with one layer of sub-hand receipts. So obviously you would import, as you've seen, your primary hand receipt, and then from there you can make the sub-hand receipts that you want. The way that the app works in general is every time you make a primary hand receipt, it keeps that in a container by itself. So as you saw in the table, you could have basically as many primary hand receipts with however many sub-hand receipts as you want. The trick to doing maybe more what you might call, quote, advanced things is by doing something like this, where you take the sub-hand receipt that you created and then re-import that as a new primary hand receipt, and then that lets you do another sub-hand receipting layer down. So you'll see in our advanced tutorial how maybe you might use that trick to stay organized. But for now, that's kind of the overview of how that works. So enough of the death by PowerPoint. Let's get into doing this inside the app. Alright everybody, so let's get to work inside of the app. Let's select our freshly loaded primary hand receipt. And you'll see here in the bottom on the sub-hand receipt tab, there's nothing there. It's because we haven't created anything. But as we'll see here, creating is as simple as selecting a user. You can optionally add a primary hand receipt, so I'm going to call this Alpha 1, and then from there all you got to do is tap, and you'll see that items are being assigned up top. If you need to give yourself more space, you can scroll up, give yourself more space, scroll back down. If you tab back to the sub-hand receipt at the bottom there, the sub-hand receipt section, you'll see that our sub-hand receipt is now being created. It's really that easy. Let's say, for example, though, you were like, hey, I only wanted to give Alpha 1 one of these generators. Simple as swiping left, hit delete, and when you go back to the assigned section, you'll see that that generator has reappeared here in the unassigned items. Also note there where it says over the UI, each quantity is 2, that's for quantity on hand. That said, below it there's a little 1. That means there's one unassigned item. So say you had picked a separate user, called him Bravo, hit return, and if you tap this section now, it's only going to assign the unassigned items. So say there was, still 10 unassigned items, they would all go, and then if we go back to the sub-hand receipt, we can see he's picked up the 1, and it's the 01951, whereas this guy has the 01952. So it really is that easy to assign. It's as simple as tap. Only other thing here is you can switch how you sort users. That's very straightforward. But to bring your attention back to the sub-hand receipts, once we're in here, we can do a couple things. Say you made a mistake here and you want to delete. It's super easy. But then, say you need to actually get to work. Like you need to create your monthly 2062s for your sub-hand receipts, which would be the whole point of doing this. Go to the action menu. Now, generate 2062. Instantly, we have 2062 written. It has the from and the to filled out because it's from your primary hand receipt holder to the sub-hand receipt holder name, the end item description. Everything is sorted by LIN every time, so it's always in order. Serial numbers will always be in order as well. From here, you can email, print, or save. It's very easy stuff. Let's just hit print so you can see that. Boom, good to go. You could even print from your device. Other options, you could generate a 1750, say you're doing pack out, or you've loaded an entire container and now you need the 1750s. Same thing, too easy, and then from there you can email, print, or save. And then finally, this is also good, is you can export as a database file. This means basically export it as a spreadsheet. So let's call it spreadsheet. Boom, hit OK. It says that it's saved to our files folder. So let's go check it out. You'll see a folder was created called database files. Here's the spreadsheet. Let me tap on it so we take a look. And look, everything we had in that sub-hand receipt already ready to go. You could import this into Excel and then start doing whatever products that you need that I'm sure your command is going to want to see. So that was the quick and dirty on sub-hand receipts and some of the power of that. Please put your reviews below or hit a thumbs up if you like our video and our product.